tanong ko po sa DOH, so sinasabi po ni Secretary Duque that they transferred 47.6 billion to PSDBM without the MOA. Sinasabi po din po sa atin na ni Secretary Duque, Madam Chair, sa utos po ni dating Presidente Duterte ay nagkaroon ng ganito, na-transfer itong 47.6 billion. Tama po ba? Please say yes or no.
Publicly, this was made by the President in our meetings in the weekly meet or talk to the people.
Okay.
Meeting.
Yusek Chong, ganun din yung rule. 50% of the GL that you're holding, yun po, subject to the consent of the doctor to participate in the program. So hindi natin mapipilit ang private doctor na tumanggap ng pasyente.
Madam Chair, but during our last meeting, I already gathered all my CHD directors and all the medical chief directors from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Just 2 weeks ago, we had already a commitment na lahat ng PF in government hospitals will be covered by MAIP. So that's our arrangement already. That was just 2 weeks ago, ma'am, or 3 weeks ago. So we are working on this, Madam Chair. So hopefully before the budget deliberation, okay na po siya. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay. Yes, Secretary.
Madam Chair, in regards to PF, I'd just like to reiterate my previous proposal and to put on record that probably one of the ways to solve the refusal of private physicians from the GL is to convert it instead to a tax deductible or a tax rebate, but that's, I think, has to be done through legislation. If the pro bono can be done, but that will fix the issue na hindi na sila magre-refuse. No. Tax credit na lang yung PF nila.
Yes, actually, hindi ko alam kung baka naman through a BIR. That's why I asked Dr. Albert to get in touch also with the DOF kasi baka naman it's through an AO, baka kaya na. Right, salamat po. So, next to interpolate, from the minority, we have the Honorable Franz Castro.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning to our colleagues and to our resource persons. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Madam Chair, diretso na po ako dun sa tanong ko no, na last meeting, we discussed about the transfer of 47.6 billion to PSDBM, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair. So, I asked the DOH kung meron silang assessment or record or report about this, Madam Chair. And sabi naman nila, at saka kung merong natira pa dito, mamaya na yung sa PSDBM. So, Madam Chair, may I ask Yusek Bravo? Kasi sa'yo nagsabi na meron silang
Madam Chair, good morning. We have already the breakdown of the 47 billion transfer funds. Out of the 47.6 billion, what was liquidated was 46 billion. Ang balance lang po is 1.5 billion. Ang breakdown po dito is 363 million. Na-deliver na po ito but we're still waiting for submission of documents from PS. So ang undelivered is 1.1 billion pesos. We'll give you a copy of this report, ma'am.
Yes, kasi sinabi ko, di ba, bago mag-hearing, dapat nabigyan na po ako ng copy niyan para nakita ko po yung ano. Can you give me the copy now?
Yes, ma'am.
Madam Chair. Okay, so, sabi ko rin po, are you familiar with the COA report about the, yung Legal Affairs Department, yung COA Fraud Audit Investigation Report on alleged irregularities of payments to Pharmally Pharmaceutical, Madam Chair?
Secretary or Yusek
So,
Bravo?
familiar na kayo nun? Familiar na po kayo? Nabasa niyo na po?
Madam Chair, I think our internal auditor is here.
Who is our internal auditor? Kindly identify yourself.
Auditor from COA.
Good morning, Madam Chair. I'm the external auditor of the
Yes,
Department of Health from the Commission on Audit. I am Audit Team Leader Attorney Neri Aspili.
Madam Chair, tinatanong ko po yung DOH kung nabasa niyo na po itong audit report dated November 16, 2023. So, tanong ko po kay Secretary Herbosa kung nabasa niyo na po ito.
Hindi pa, ma'am. Anong audit report yan? Madam Chair, I'm not familiar with that particular audit report. I will find out, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, sana po yung present na setup ng ating DOH, dapat alam po ito kasi lessons, marami po tayong lessons na magagather dito kay Mr. Chair. So, paalala ko lang, no? COA, fraud
Honorable
audit.
Franz
Yeah,
Castro,
Mr. Chair.
do you want to ask our COA representative if you are familiar with the report that the Honorable Castro has just mentioned?
Your Honor, I would just like to manifest that I assumed in the Department of Health last September 2023. If I am aware, yes po, I am aware. The report was transmitted also to our office last November 2023.
The report was transmitted to your office? I mean, which office?
A copy was sent to our audit office in the DOH last November 2023.
And was it furnished as well to the secretary?
I'm not aware of that information because we are not the one who prepared the fraud audit report. But I can attest that the copy was given to our office in the Commission on Audit, DOH po.
So, Madam
Honorable
Chair,
Castro.
ang problema nga ngayon, nakikita natin, no? So, merong ganitong report, 2023 pa, napunta sa COA. DOH ba yan, COA?
You are, yes.
DOH, COA.
Tama.
Yes,
Pero,
yes po.
sinasabi ninyo ba na hindi nyo pinabasa man lang kay Secretary o binigay man lang sa former Secretary regarding dito sa COA report?
I would like to clarify that the report on the fraud audit was prepared by another office in the commission.
I don't think that's relevant
Yes
now.
po.
Ang tanong is, hindi ba kayo nag-uusap ng mga tao po doon sa DOH? Ang opisina po ninyo is nasa DOH, tama po?
Yes po, Your
So wala kang
Honor.
kausap na taga-DOH?
Pertaining to this fraud audit report, there is a separate team which transmitted this report to the...
Hindi nga po, but isn't this something unusual? Hindi ka naman nakakatanggap ng fraud report araw-araw, tama, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
So anong ginawa ninyo nung natanggap ninyo yung fraud report noong November 2023? Hindi ninyo pinagbigay alam ang DOH na merong ganitong pangyayari?
Your Honor, they are given a copy of the fraud audit report.
Ang DOH mismo?
Yes, the Commission on Audit in the DOH is just given a copy.
So,
Of the transmitted fraud
So you
audit
know for a fact na ang mismong DOH ay nabigyan ng kopya?
Yes po, Your Honor. That
Okay.
is the protocol po.
So, Honorable Castro, do you want to proceed?
Yes. Undersecretary Bravo, nabigyan daw ng copy. Hindi nyo po binigyan si Secretary Herbosa?
Madam Chair, I was told that merong fraudulent audit findings. Hindi po nabigyan yung mga sa finance side because kasama sila sa kinakasuhan.
Well, the more na dapat meron din kayong copy kasi kinakasuhan kayo.
Madam
Diba?
Chair, yung isang involved sa kinakasuhan, yun ang sumagot. Yung dati naming finance director, may sagot po siya sa isang audit findings.
Okay, Madam Chair, mahalaga kasi itong audit findings na ito kasi may kinalaman ito sa napakalaking pondo, 47 billion. At siguro naman, hindi lang isang member ng DOH ang involved dito. Actually, 11 to, no, Madam Chair. So, kung bubusisiin ko to isa-isa, tatanungin ko kung ano yung mga naging process, bakit nagkaroon ng ganito. So, Madam Chair, diretso na lang po ako kay, kay Secretary, former Secretary Duque. So, you have transferred, your office transferred 47.6 billion to PSDBM without the MOA. Tama po ba, Madam Chair?
Tama po. Hindi po kami nag-MOA batay po sa PSDBM Manual of Procedures. Hindi daw po sila from the very start requiring MOAs for common use supplies and equipment. And the PSDBM is here, Madam Chair, to perhaps validate what I said.
Okay, mamaya na po ang PSDBM. Marami rin po akong tanong dyan, Madam Chair. So walang MOA. So, ibig niyo sabihin, ipinagkatiwala niyo na lang po itong 47.6 billion sa PSDBM. Walang terms of preference between parties, including yung mga technical specifications or quality standards ng mga items to be procured, delivered, or scheduled, and remedies in case of default. So, basta binigay niyo lang po yan. Para saan po yan? Ano pong mga deliverables ang gusto ninyong mangyari dyan sa 47 billion, Madam Chair?
Madam Chair, yung pong transfer ng funds, yan po ay batay sa 5 o 6 na batas. Yung letter of instruction 799 EO 359, yung AO 285, reiterated twice in the General Appropriations Act.
Yes, Madam Chair, with due respect, former Secretary, no, ang tanong ko po, yung 47 billion na yan, ay para saan yan? At ano-ano? Ano ba ang mga equipments? Yan ba ay mask? Yan ba ay COVID-19 ano man yung pangangailangan niyan. So, wag po niyo po akong bigyan ng mga batas-batas na may kinalaman doon sa legality ng transfer. Ang tanong ko po ay kung ano po, saan niyo po gagamitin yan o bakit ibinigay nyo ng buong-buo. Sa PSDBM, wala man lang kayong MOA, wala man lang kayong nilagay na ano bang mga items ang kailangan ninyo, yung mga terms and condition, etc. Kasi alam ko po may mga standard din kahit na yung mask, kahit na yung face shield,
Tama.
kahit na COVID-19 vaccine, di ba? Meron dapat yan. So, wala lang, binigay nyo lang dahil may ganyang may mga sinasabi kayong batas po. At ang isa pa po, ito ay inauthorize ni former President Duterte. Tama.
In his public pronouncements, the transfer was done because of the public health emergency which he declared sometime in March. Yung pong katanungan, ibalik lang po, Madam Chair, may listahan na po ang procurement supply chain management ng DOH kung pwede po ang Madam Chairperson to instruct the DOH procurement supply chain to furnish a copy of all the items that were procured with this amount,
Yes.
Madam Chairperson.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Kasi sinasabi niyo po kasi, former Sec, sinasabi ninyo dahil sinabi ito ng sinasabi niyo mga batas, pero ang tinatanong ko po ay kung kayo mismo ang nag-order sa PSDBM ng mga ganitong items. So sa inyo po ba nanggaling yung mga items na in-order o yung PSDBM yung nag-decide kung ano lang yung mga dapat na bilhin?
Hindi ho. Galing ho sa DOH kasi end user ho kami. So, yan po, may mga opisina yan ng DOH po na nagbibigay sila ng kanilang mga pangangailangan sa panahon ng pandemya. In fact, ang binibigay po ng DOH, which I considered as de facto parang contract, yung agency purchase request. Kasama po yan. Kasama din po yung listahan ng mga kinakailangan na common use supplies and equipment. Kasama po yung quantities, kasama po yung price, kasama po yung technical specification na mula naman po sa mga iba't ibang mga opisina na may kakayahan na magbigay ng kung ano ba yung standards. For example, ang KN95 mask. Hindi naman po basta-bastang mask lang.
Okay,
Ano po?
maputol ko po kayo dyan, Madam Chair. Nakalagay kasi, dapat kung may MOA kayo, nandiyan yung mga technical specification. So, sino po ba yung magbibigay ng technical specifications? Kasi kung MOA yan, dapat nakalagay doon. So, sino bang nagbigay ng technical specifications? Is it the DOH?
Yes, Your Honor. Ang technical specification.
Pero sinasabi po dito sa findings, Madam Chair, ng MOA, wala kayong technical specifications. Nakalagay dito, without MOA, which should set the terms of reference between parties, including the technical specifications or quality standards of the items to be procured. Wala po kayong binibigay kasi wala naman kayong MOA. Madam Chair, excuse me for admin lang, nakapag-oath po ba? Okay. So sinasabi nyo, wala po kayong MOA. So nakalagay sa MOA po, Madam Chair, nandun yung technical specifications. And then you are saying merong technical specifications na binigay kayo sa PSDBM kasi ang nakalagay dito sa report po, Madam Chair, ng COA ay wala.
Meron po ang technical specifications, binibigay po yan kasama doon sa atin agency purchase request. Kasama po yung mga quantities and prices at yan po ang yung agency procurement plan, yung procurement project management at
Okay.
marami pa pong mga
Okay. Thank you,
documents.
Madam Chair. Can you submit that, Madam Chair, ano? Yung pati yung meron po siyang yung nakalagay po na ni-receive po ng PSDBM, including yung mga technical specification. Kasi number 2, sa findings po, nakalagay dito, the DOH failed to supply the PSDBM with complete technical specification and other relevant standard requirements on COVID-19 items in the APRs relative to its fund transfer, amounting to 47.6. Sabi pa rito, Madam Chair, such failure resulted in PSDBM's procurement of COVID-19 items without complying with the quality and safety standards. So yan po, no? Yung number 2 na item na findings ng COA. So, hindi ko po alam kung sino nagsasabi ng totoo, kung nagsasabi po si former Secretary Duque ng tama o yung PSDBM. So, tignan ko po kung talagang meron kayong terms of reference to be submitted, Mr. Chair. Madam Chair. Nakalagay din dito, Madam Chair, the DOH did not appropriately exercise admin control in ensuring the availability of PPEs and other medical supplies and suitable warehouse facilities for the items. Okay? Hindi po kayo nagmo-monitor mga delivery, okay, na galing sa Pharmally, Madam Chair. So yun po yung mga ano dito, no, mga findings dito. Did not monitor the liquidation of the fund transfer in the amount of 38 billion and 8 billion with the validity period set until June 30, 2021. So ano pong comment dito ng former Secretary Duque, Madam Chair?
Yung sa amin pong mga regular na EXICOM meetings ng Department of Health, nagbibigay po ng status report ang atin pong procurement and supply chain management team patungkol po sa ano na ba yung mga na i-release na mga pondo kalakip nung APR at yung allocation list at yung mga sari-sari pa pong mga dokumento. Ako po ay nakikiusap na kung pwede po yung procurement supply chain management ng DOH ay magbigay po ng mga dokumento patungkol po dito. At pangalawa po, meron pong sagot ang Department of Health dito sa consolidated comments and justifications doon po sa fraud audit na isinagawa ng COA. Ito po noong September 2021, Madam Chairman. But hindi ko pa ho natatanggap yung November na sinasabi ninyo noong 2023 kasi ako po ay nagtapos ng pagiging kalihim noong June 30, 2022. So, ang reference po ay ito, bibigyan ko po kayo ng kopya para po malinaw yung inisa-isa pong kasagutan ng Department of Health. In fact, kung di po ako nagkakamali, yung OIC ng DOH, si Yusek Vergere, ang lumagda doon sa kasagutan ng DOH. Inisa-isa po ang mga kasagutan doon sa fraud audit report ng COA.
Okay, so ang hawak ko lang po ngayon, Madam Chair, ay yung fraud audit report ng November 16, 2023. So ang ibig sabihin, meron pa rin po palang ibang fraud audit report na yun po yung pinagbabasihan ng mga sagot niyo po, Madam Chair, Secretary Duque.
Opo. Yung pong sa November 23, parang preliminary audit.
November
final
22.
daw. So hindi ko na po, hindi na po ako magsasalita doon kasi 2023 po yun, ma'am.
Secretary,
Pero, sige.
so that COA report that you are referring to, anong date po yun? September 2023.
September 24, 2021 as amended. Pero ito, yung October 17, 2022, binigay itong sulat sa Department of sa Commission on Audit galing po sa Department of Health.
So,
maybe the
yes.
good OIC can clarify on the matter, Madam Chair, as a matter of suggestion.
Yes, can we request from the DOH a copy of the COA report dated 24 September 2021 and a copy of the response of the DOH dated 17 September 2022? If you have them now, could you kindly forward those to our committee secretariat? Thank you. Honorable Garin?
May I proceed, Madam Chair? So yun po, bigyan nyo na lang po kami ng copy. Siguro, dapat alam nyo rin po yung November 16, 2023. Dahil, Madam Chair, nakalagay po dito sa COA report, yung DOH officials and employees found by COA to be responsible for the alleged irregularities and the nature of their participation or inaction therein are as follows. So, Madam Chair, number 1 po dito si former Secretary Duque and and 10 others, Madam Chair. Kaya dapat po, Madam Chair, dahil involved naman po dito si former Secretary Duque, dapat alam nyo rin po ito. So, ibig sabihin, hindi nyo pa po nasasagot etong, halimbawa po, kasi ngayon, alam ko po ang ombudsman, magpa-file ng kaso, kasama po kayo doon sa kaso. So, hindi nyo pa po nasasagot, Madam Chair.
Patungkol po sa ombudsman case, ako po ay inatasan na mag-submit ng motion for reconsideration, and I'm just waiting, Madam Chairperson, Your Honors, for the action of the ombudsman on my MR. So everything, my legal team has already submitted all the documents to support and counter the baseless allegations that were filed against my person. Thank you.
So ulitin ko lang po, Madam Chair, to summarize po yung mga tanong ko po sa DOH. So sinasabi po ni Secretary Duque that they transferred 47.6 billion to PSDBM without the MOA. Pero skeptical pa sa atin kung talagang merong nga bang technical specifications or quality standards. Yan, number one. Number two, so sinasabi po, din po sa atin ni Secretary Duque, Madam Chair, sa utos po ni dating Presidente Duterte ay nagkaroon ng ganito, na transfer itong 47.6 billion. Tama po ba? Please say yes or no.
Publicly, this was made by the President in our meetings in the weekly meet or talk to the people meetings.
So, clear po yun, no? 47.6 billion to be transferred to PSDBM. No? Publicly announced by the former President Duterte na mai-transfer yan.